The Lord bless you in the mighty name of Jesus. How are you doing? Um, I have taught on prophetic code 1 up to 5, right? So today is going to be prophetic code 6, and it is the code of sign. This code, a lot of believers who are prayerful have access to it, but only few knows how to use it. I already told you before now that prophetic code gives you edge as a prophetic person in the prophetic. It's not every time God will speak or you will see in the spirit. Sometimes God will reveal by signs. That makes you to be able to see everywhere you are as a prophetic person, anywhere at all, by being able to understand all the different codes. Now, this code now is very, very important. All right, because this code is accessible by almost every believer can access this code, but only few knows how to use it. In First King chapter 19, you look at when Elijah went to stand before God. He wanted to hear from God, and the Bible said fire passed, wind, a heavy wind blew. The Bible said earthquake happened right there where he was. All these signs happened, and Elijah did not hear anything. Do you know what is the essence of these things that happened when he was on the mountain? Why were they happening? He came to hear from God. Those things were passing messages, but Elijah could not understand the messages that those signs was given. So he had to keep pressing and pressing. Some of you are still pressing today, looking for answers to, are things you have gotten answers by sign, but you are still searching because you don't understand the sign. The sign that the fire, the wind, all this were blowing were telling Elijah that your ministry has not come to an end yet. Remember a few minutes ago, he was praying, I am not better than my fathers, take my life. God was trying to tell him, in your ministry that is left, you are still going to face a situation of fire. You will still face the situation of a great storm. You will still face, but he didn't understand it. He did not understand until the voice came. So this is part of why a lot of people there, you will hear them saying, I hear God once in a while. It's been long I heard God. I only heard God twice in my life, and all of that. Because they are focused in one direction. There are different codes to hearing the voice of God. Via signs I have been delivered severally from calamities that would have happened. There was one time I got frustrated because I neglected a particular sign. I was to go for a meeting, our regular Friday prophetic and miracle meeting, and then my car started misbehaving and soft stuff. And I said I must go. I took the car, dressed up for the meeting. I took it to the mechanic workshop for them to look at it, and then I headed for the service. While I was going, unknowingly to me, there was heavy rain falling in the place where I was headed, and heavy rain was falling. There was no rain here, no sign at all. And the heavy rain was falling there. There was heavy traffic. I was in the traffic till the service was over. By the time I thought to come back again, there was a fault that happened that my car almost caught fire. Heavy smoke entered into the car, and everywhere were up. I could not explain what happened. Even when I managed to take the car to the side and call my engineer to come and check it. When he checked, he could not detect any issue up to today. If I listened to the sign, that wouldn't have happened. I didn't go to the service. My car got that scenario that affected other parts, but they could not detect what brought about the smoke that almost brought fire. They could not detect it. Another time, I was still preparing for service, and then car that I've been using since that very day, I was using since morning, and I was locking the car and opening it. That very time, I just parked just to come and take a shower and changed. All of a sudden, the key, the padlock to the door of the car just spoiled. It didn't want to work again. I took it, it wasn't working. And then my intention was, okay, I will just rush into bath, then take the car to go and fix the key area before I head for the service. And immediately I wanted to take the car to go. The Lord reminded me, say, sign. And then I came inside. I told my wife, I said, I'm no longer going for the service. She said, why? I said, what just happened to the car is a sign that I should not go. I say that. So all these things, sometimes your sign could come from somebody that is close to you, but you may not know. The sign could be the person close to you. Maybe you want to do something and almost everybody are against it. Everybody are against it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Somebody that you have not even spoken to for a very long time, the same person, don't do it. It's a sign. It's a sign. But when the narrative change, you want to do something and everybody are supporting, oh, this is going to be a nice thing, do it. You are getting all these signals. It's a sign. I say that all these are signs. Signs may not be coming from object, it may be coming from individuals. For Balaam, the signs that came to him came through his donkey and he didn't listen to it. Some people's sign can come through even the shoe they are wearing. Somebody hearing me now? So there are different signs that could come to you. But many people, strong and great men of God who had accident, had God's signs. Even though they didn't hear God, they got some signs, but they neglected it. They neglected it. Don't neglect signs. If what makes you to be prophetic is ability to also be able to be led by the Spirit, even not to fall into temptation, for you not to fall, to fail. So signs are very important. All right, if you check through the Bible, you will see a lot of signs, and these things shows that God speaks very well via signs. Don't neglect it. Like me, for instance, if I have a major thing to do that will bring about celebration today, rain will fall. Even if it's dry season, cloud will gather. There must be a drop, and that drop is to prove that what I'm about to do is a good thing. It's a sign. I see. So all these things are signs. Try to look out for signs when you are doing things, and you see the grace of God will speak for you. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray for you right now. Grace will speak for you. May God open your doors, cause you to prosper. May the Lord bless you. In the name of Jesus, God bless you. So, like I told you before, the book is ready, but my son said he's doing something on the channel before it can be very much available for you to access on the website prophetshebra.org. So just keep checking the site. I believe before Tuesday it should be ready for you to be able to get it and read. Prophet Know Thyself, that's the title. For those of you watching for the first time, the Lord bless you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell to be able to be part of our live broadcast every Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. The Lord will bless you and increase you in the name of Jesus. I will see you some other time. God bless you. Shalom.